Let's talk about if-else statements. They are blocks of code that determine whether to execute commands when conditions are met. For example, if a button were selected or a choice were made, this represents a condition, and commands are executed based on that condition. Let's see how this works. To get us started, we have our basic HTML page with head, body, header, and h2 tags. There is also the script tag that references the JavaScript file where we will place our if-else statements. In our JavaScript file, we have several comments as a reminder of what needs to be added. We have an initial alert mentioning to choose a direction, followed by a function named chooseNow, where we will place our code to choose, in this case, left or right. Inside the function, we already have two lines of code, one to clear the AskMe variable each time we run our code, and another to create a pop-up box prompting if we will go left or right. Let's add the code that checks to identify if left is entered. Be aware that the two vertical bars represent the JavaScript comparison operator for OR. While keeping case sensitivity in mind, we will check for whether left is entered as uppercase or lowercase. We now add an alert to inform us we have chosen left. Afterwards, else if is added, where we indicate else if right is chosen, display a different message. This time, we add an alert letting us know we have chosen right. Next, in case anything other than left or right is entered, we use else. We would like to have the option to try again or abort altogether. Confirm will present us with a message informing us we must go left or right and to choose again. We may not have covered nested if-else statements, but for now we'd like to show that we can place another statement here to check for this particular response. In this case, responding OK or cancel by asking if the response is true or OK, choose again by referencing the chooseNow function. Else let us know we stay in place. When we open the app in our browser, our code executes and tells us to choose a direction. When OK is clicked, it asks to go left or right. When we enter left, the code checks if left is entered. We get a message telling us we chose left. Let's refresh our browser to choose again. This time we enter right. Now the code checks if left is chosen, then tell us. Else if right is chosen, let us know that instead. Let's refresh the page and click OK to choose again. This time we enter up. The code checks if left is chosen, tell us left. Else if right is chosen, tell us that. Else, or instead, if neither are chosen, let us know. Our reminder now says we're required to go left or right with the option to try again or cancel. Let's click OK to try again, but this time we enter down. Since we still haven't chosen left or right, we will still receive the message we must choose one or the other. To finish, we can select cancel, and we get a different message. You stay in place. If-else statements can be used to check for different conditions. They ask if this condition is met, do this. Else if the next condition is met, do that. Else, or when other conditions are not met, just do this last thing. Remember to explore this and other examples to see how they work. Thank you for watching.